Well, it's September 11th, 2015, and with that significant date, I thought it would be a good day to finish this mandolin and put the label in it with that date in it. Well, before I can finish it, and before I can string it up and all that, I think I need to polish it. Starting off with what they call the Ultra Cut compound, and this particular abrasive polishing pad, and I say abrasive, it's very, very smooth, but it's got some abrasive to it. And anyway, we'll start with this, then we'll go to a softer pad and a finer polish. You can see how it's going on there. We'll bring you back when we get a little further along. Okay, I've gone over it quite a bit with the I guess you'd call it the rougher compound, although it's still pretty mild abrasive. And I'm going to go over it now with the ultra fine polish. And I'm going to use the same pad at first because that pad's already wet and everything. And I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to go switch to a different pad that's even softer. I'm about ready to put on the lamb's wool and with the final polishing and see how that goes. Here's what it looks like so far. It's really looking pretty. It's a little bit duller than it was, but not much. It's got a deep look to it. I think the finer polish and will bring it out and make it shine again and make it really shiny. It really looks nice. It's got a nice smooth finish on it now. Well, I think that brought it back just fine. Man, it is pretty now. It's really something now. It's so shiny that it's hard to film it because of all the glare. And very, very pretty now. Try to get the rose up there without the window in the rose so you can see it in the inlay. Well, I thought I had the camera rolling, but apparently I didn't. I just leveled all the frets with this fret leveling tool, and now I'm getting ready to recrown them all. One of the first things I need to do is install this tailpiece, and my customer, I'll just call him Thomas, is going to be the first one with the, and he's the one that purchased this and had the name engraved on there. My name's Rosa, obviously. And so this will be the first mandolin with this tailpiece on it. And I like this tailpiece enough that I've decided to go ahead and standardize all my future mandolins will have this tailpiece and my name engraved in there. I got the tailpiece installed on there. There's the rubber O-rings that go in there when the strings go over those. So looking pretty good so far. These Waverly tuning keys really are very beautiful tuning keys, and you can see that they're the real mother of pearl buttons, and taken a lot of time and care to make sure that they fit the mandolin really well. Got my drill bit here, and I'm just spinning it in by hand to clean up the lacquer. On the ferrule side, I take my X-Acto knife with a very fine blade, and I just go around and I just carefully go around. You have to know which way the grain's going in your wood, and you go with the grain and you just peel off the stuff right at the top of the hole. Okay, I'll show you the method I use for getting them the rest of the way down. I said a tool. It is a tool. It's just a Phillips screwdriver. I poke it down through the hole, let the plastic ride on the ferrule, and then I squeeze it between my hands like this. I carefully marked all the holes, and now I have a drill bit with a piece of tape on there so I can drill them all to the same depth. I found me a screwdriver. It looks like it's too big actually, but it isn't. It fits the slot perfectly. And then I ground a new fresh end on the screwdriver, which helps a lot as far as driving these screws, so that you don't want to tear up the screw head the first thing. And again, make sure that I put the wax on them before I drive them. I've driven one, it drove perfectly. So we'll go to the next one here. Okay, the tuning keys are all installed. Let you see a close-up there. And you see what it looks like on that side. We've got the bridge, the saddle radius, and the bridge sort of matches the top here, but not perfectly. So I'm going to have to take some off the feet to make it really match the curvature of the top here. Hopefully you can see the label inside there. Okay, I'm going to be putting on J75s, is one of my favorite sets, just because they're a heavy set and I like heavy strings, and my mandolins can handle heavy strings no problem. Okay, here we go with the last A string going on here for the very first time it's been strung up. I'm very excited to get it to the playing condition, because it's been a long road getting it this far. Okay, it looks like that's going. Obviously it's not tuned up yet. So here we go. Well, the action is really not that bad. I'm kind of surprised how close the action is already. Well, there's what she looks like with the strings on her. Tailpiece, the peg head. It's a little awkward for me playing this radius fretboard. That's not my thing. So we'll see what I can do with it. Got a true tone. I like to hear a little bit of a little bit of a rattle yet. It's probably off one of the frets. Actually, the action's kind of low. I probably need to raise the action on the G side here. I think it's probably buzzing off the G frets here just a little bit. I've raised the action up just a little bit, about a turn and a half or maybe 2 turns. made one more thing for the Thomas Mandolin. I made one of my very fancy straps. No, I'm just kidding. It's not fancy at all. I just like these kind of straps. I know I'm probably the one in a million that would like it, but I just like it. It's just a parachute cord. It's red and black, and it matches the mandolin, so that's one thing. I just have hangman's nooses tied on each end. So here's why I really like it. I'll pan the camera down. Here's the new case I got for the mandolin too. This is a Silver Creek case. I like these cases. I've been using them. The only negative of the case is that it's not real forgiving. I mean, if your mandolin doesn't fit this shape, it's not going in here. That's for sure. And you have to put it in just right to get it in. But it slides down in there, and it is solid. It doesn't move, not even a hair. And here's why I like this strap. All you do is just lay it like that. You're done. When you think about that, you think, well, that's no big deal. Well, it is a big deal to me. As many times as I put a mandolin in a case, that is handy. Just to lay that thing down, you don't have to deal with nothing. It's done. You're finished. Put the lid shut. So you don't have to remove the strap. You don't have to coil it up and put it in a different place or anything. But I do like this Silver Creek mandolin case. See if we can pan up a little bit here with the camera so that you can see it. It's got a compartment here. It has a compartment under the neck there also. And then an extra storage area over here. I'm not a very good mandolin player as mandolin players go, but I can tell you right now, this thing's got a nice sound. I don't know how it's coming across on this camera. The camera, it's just the camera microphone. There's no other microphone. The camera's sitting on a harsh Formica table. It picks up every little noise, so always makes them sound a little harsher on camera to me than what they sound like in person, but yeah, I'm really liking the sound of that. That's really got a good sound. I'm really happy with it. It's got a very clear, woody, mellow tone, and it's very loud, and it's going to get louder. Give it about 1 year, and this would be one of the loudest mandolins on the planet. I flat guarantee you. It's got a lot of punch already for 15 minutes old, you know. So I couldn't be more pleased. Thomas, I hope you like your mandolin, man. This is as fine a mandolin as I can make. It's the best I can say it. I hope you enjoy it. Play it in good health.